What camp are you in? Do you think tattoos are hot or not? For these men, it was not, and their girlfriends were pretty angry when they rejected them because of their tats. So subscribe, let's get into it. This video is for entertainment purposes only. No offense or disrespect is intended towards any individual or group.
Okay. Flowers. Accept what accept what is.
We just had a reading class today. Come on.
Accept what it is. No, accept what is. Let go of what you.
Accept what it is. Let go of what was, and have faith in what will be.
Yeah, he's not on board with that at all. She seems to think that he's the stupid one here, but who wants that kind of live, laugh, love style phrase on their arm forever? I mean, respect, but preference.
I'm a tattoo artist. I could have done that for you. Alright, so my girl just got a tattoo of someone else. I'm about to give her my reaction. I don't even know what she got, but let me see. Hey, stop. You for real?
You don't like it? Are you really gonna start?
Start what?
Why are you making such a big fuss out of it?
Babe, you went to go get a tattoo with someone else.
You went
to go get a tattoo with you went? I'm a tattoo artist? I could have done that for you.
Okay, but you didn't.
What is that? Let me see. A star? The size of my fingernail. That's what you spent 6 hours over there for?
You told me you were booked. What did you want me to do?
When you asked me one time and then I told you as a joke that I'm fully booked out,
okay,
you
but
took
you
it
didn't say
little.
it was a joke.
You took it little.
I found someone that made time for me. What's the big problem? What's the issue? You're so insecure, I can't even go get a tattoo from someone else.
No, it's not that. It's that I'm your man. You're supposed to be coming for me.
Okay, you told me you
okay,
were
I get it.
If
it's not like, okay, I'm insecure.
No.
No. So you, what do you do? Nails, right? That's like if I went to go get my manicure with someone else instead of you.
Okay, a manicure is completely different from a freaking tattoo.
It's a service. It's a service.
Okay,
it's
and
like
you tattoo other girls on a daily basis. If you really wanted to, you would have fit me out. No.
Just go. You went somewhere else.
I don't know what you want.
Whose shirt is that? That's not even your shirt.
You have to cut mine open.
Cut yours open for what?
For the tattoo.
Your tattoo is up there. Why?
I don't know. That's how he works. Cut off my shirt.
He took off your whole shirt just for a small tattoo that's not even the size of my fingernail? He took it off for you. Nobody does that.
Well, I've never gotten a tattoo there. I don't know how that works. Are you recording?
When does that even matter? Hey, stop. Leave it. Leave it alone. Stop. Hey, stop.
Now, here's the kind of cheating I never even considered, genuinely. I mean, obviously getting a tattoo from someone else when that's literally her boyfriend's job is a little bit low. She doesn't respect him at all, but I mean, then again, maybe it's not that deep.
Keep wanting to look at your tattoo just above your torso crack. Is that okay? I just want to examine.
Yeah. There's some nice tits.
You can't say that about your daughter.
Mine are nice too. They're still in their 20s. Fact. It's great. She got them from me, man. Yep. My puss is still in her.
No! Don't! No! See, you don't have a ring, so what are you over here talking about relationships for?
My husband got killed by a cable truck.
I mean, cable was on the way out anyway. It's all streaming. Did you get the tattoos before or after he died? I'm so sorry.
I got them while he was dying.
Which one's for him?
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I'd like to fill your holes like suds. That's an old episode reference.
Yeah. I'll fill your holes.
Please don't.
You don't like fingers in the butt? Get your prostate and boom.
Your prostate's right there.
Hits the ceiling, man.
Best organ.
What hits the ceiling?
Your She is the sweetest.
Have you ever been to prison?
Yeah, once for aggravated nudity. If she gave me the thumbs up, then we're gonna rock it, baby.
I wasn't.
Are you good?
I wasn't feeling it.
You weren't feeling it, baby. I'm gonna teach him how to fucking please a woman,
Someone
and then I'm
needs
gonna
to
walk
teach
the
him
fuck away.
Please.
Goodbye.
Bye. Call me. Oh.
Crew, that was a lot.
I don't want to be the one to say it, but you can kind of see why this girl is tattooed like she is. You know, it's definitely her persona for sure. If that's her mom, she's clearly, you know, it just makes sense, respectfully.
What the f was that?
What?
Let me see your back.
I have a Santa on my back.
A what?
A Santa. I got it when I was super young. Or not super young, but
Was that not like a reaper?
Yes. It's a Santa.
Did you not see? Let me see.
It goes all the way down. That shit hurt so bad. Like, I regret getting that shit. What the hell? Like...
And honestly, I'd be worried too, man. I mean, what kind of things is she into if she's happy to have the Grim Reaper on her back all times? I mean, that's probably not marriage worthy, but unworthy.
I could see the disappointment in my grandparents' eyes, which destroys me to this day. I really don't have regrets. You know, I did this to myself. Today was treatment number 4 for my tattoo removal on my face. So today we did my nose for the most part, and up under here where I have some red there. The lower parts of my face tend to swell a little bit more, pretty significantly over the next few days. It already is starting to. My first go around, the treatment, not painful at all. It was like laying in a tanning bed for me. I have a very high pain tolerance, but I've noticed that the second time that we're going, I'm feeling it. It feels like a tingling, and it does a stinging burn. It doesn't last long, but it's enough to make you notice it's happening and that it's there. Yes, my family many times tried to intervene. I could see the disappointment in my grandparents' eyes, which destroys me to this day. And I do feel guilt over making people go through this with me, to see my pain and not be able to stop it. But honestly, if I had to live with this on my face for the rest of my life, I can tell you confidently that I could. A few people have asked me how many treatments that this could take. Theoretically, up to 2 years, so that's 24 treatments. Right now, we are doing a quarter of my face at a time, but starting in May, we're going to start doing a whole half of my face at a time.
She does point out one thing here that we all need to take note of, genuinely. I mean, her mental health is not what it should be. Respectfully, for a lot of people, that isn't the case. I mean, nobody who does that to themselves is really super right in the head.
Woman has tattoos, she has a lot of trauma. Avoid. I want to date a woman with a lot of tattoos. It says trauma, it says misery. No woman gets tattoos at a high point in her life. It's always, I got cheated on, I got beat, I'm gonna get some tattoos. It's never, I'm feeling really wholesome and grateful, time to ink up my leg. If you want good women to chase, click the link in bio.
The main reason I have tattoos is because life is hard and I deserve stickers.
All right, ladies, let's talk about our divorce tattoos. I got my 2 tattoos when I was going through my divorce in the very, very beginning. As a matter of fact, when we weren't even officially separated, the marriage was definitely crumbling at the time.
You know, I just don't remember ever meeting a stable woman that was super inked up, right? You know what I mean? They're always a little bit crazy, which is fun, but again, it's, you know, long term, I don't know, something to consider.
Somebody once asked me, what is something that I did in my teens or in my 20s that I regret now that I'm in my 30s? And I would say tattoo. Putting on tattoos on my body is honestly the most regretful thing that I've ever done. Because one day you're gonna wake up in your 30s, you're gonna have your children, you're gonna be mature, you're gonna know and understand who you are, what your purpose is, and you're gonna build a spiritual connection with God, and then you're gonna have the tattoos to look at every single day. And I would honestly say that tattoo is my biggest regret in life. Yes, I did body piercings, but when I took out the piercings, when I took out the piercing them, then everything healed up back and I look normal. But how do I get rid of this? You know, this is like the consequence, you know. As I tell people all the time, you see, sin, consequence is the fine print hidden in sin. Because we do what we want to do outside of the will of God, and then when we come to maturity, then we have to live with the consequences. So my biggest regret is tattoo. I would encourage anybody who has never gotten a tattoo before, do not get it. And if you're contemplating getting a tattoo, do not get it. And if you already get a tattoo, do not get any more, because I promise you, one day y'all go wake up and y'all go regret say you did ever put on a tattoo on your skin. And that's just a random thought.
This is a girl who thought that she was cool in her 20s, but she's obviously met a stable man since then. Now she's living with her bad decisions that she can't take back. But you know what? Luckily, with, you know, medicine and practices nowadays, there are ways to cover up a little bit. But again, that's totally up to you.
I regret my has-been hotel tattoo. You guys were right. It was 100% a phase. This should be your sign to never get a has-been hotel tattoo, because it could be a phase for you too. Just because the show came to you in a time when you needed it the most and it's your comfort show, that doesn't mean go get a tattoo of it. Learn from my mistakes. I regret my tattoo because it's ugly.
Those are some pretty rough tattoos. I mean, just because you enjoy something doesn't mean you should permanently cover your body in it. But again, I guess your body is your canvas, so I guess do what you will with it.
What is your most regrettable tattoo?
It's definitely one of those things that when I got it, I loved this person a lot more, and then they started doing really crazy shit. See, the funny part of this is that I'm Jewish.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
What do you think, Dylan?
It's a choice.
Yeah,
It's a choice. And I think that up until about 3 years ago, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
When'd you get it?
I got it like 4.5 years ago, maybe 5
That's
years
fine.
ago.
We're in safe zone. Okay, so we have the beautiful owl with the giant eyebrows here. We have the dagger through the hearts with Kanye West.
Kanye West is crazy.
And then we have a rose and your mom's name. Or it was your mom's name. I think all of them are really cool. Question, what should I be basing my answer off of?
That's a you choice.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever feels right.
I think I'm gonna go with whose tattoo, if it was on my body, I would regret it the most. And with that,
This is a perfect example of why you should never permanently mark yourself in a way, because you just can't predict the future. You don't know. You got to live with those things forever unless you try to cover them up. But either way, it was there and still is there to a degree forever.
So I, being like young and dumb, was like, yeah, tattoo me whenever. That is what I regret. My entire arm, literally my entire arm except for one right here, and one right here, are from my ex. I'm not trying to hate on him, but I do not have a good history with him, but it's just the tattoos that are there. I am a completely different person compared to the person I was when I got this whole sleeve done at such a young age. So when I look back at my arm, it's like I can't escape that version of me, even though I have spent so many years trying to escape that version of me. I wish I would have not been so easily influenced. In the moment, I really did love them, but it's just, I've outgrown them. They're not me anymore. I am not this like rugged, heavily cussing, like wanting to fight all the time girl that I was when I got these tattoos. Like now, I'm a very soft girl. Like my husband has made me very feminine.
True. I mean, you might be sure of yourself when you make that choice, but things change. You change. Tattoos don't, right? How you feel in the moment, you might feel different 10 years later. And if that's a risk you're willing to take, then more power to you.
You saw the picture and you felt, I see this darkness within her, and this is what she really is, and this is who she really is, and she can appreciate this because she's going to grow into this tattoo because this is what's already inside her, and I'm just helping bring it out. Am I correct?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly. The problem is you didn't confirm your thoughts with her to confirm that this was a good idea, because apparently it was a bad idea. So now she paid you. You said $8,000, you're gonna pay that money back to her, $8,000. She's gonna have to go somewhere else to get that covered up. She says $20,000, I'm gonna have to take her word for it, okay? So now we're up to $28,000. You're okay with that, correct?
Do
Now,
I-
ma'am, I know you asked for $250,000. I'm not going to grant you the $250. I'm going to grant you your money back.
Judge, he ruined my life.
Hold on, ma'am, hold on. Just so we're clear, this costs $8,000, and you charged her. You're going to pay that $8,000 back to her, okay? The $20,000 for the cover-up, you said that it's going to cost. That's how much. I'm going to have to take it for face value. I don't know how much inks go. I'm going to take it for face value.
Judge, I'm going to lose my job.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on.
You don't understand what
Hold
about
on,
my
ma'am,
whole future.
Hold on. I'm trying
You're
to.
not listening.
I'm trying to do a ruling.
I showed you the stuff.
Ma'am, will you let me finish? Let me finish. Breathe. Breathe. Okay,
Judge,
okay.
Maybe she should have thought of that one before she did this, but also this should be a warning to everyone. I mean, how much do you really trust your tattoo artist to not ruin your body?
What does she think, mate? She's wet, mate. When we was lagging, she was telling me, what, do you actually think I'm a slag because I've got a tattoo?
No,
I'm not like that. I'm different. Shut up.
No, I'm just...
Oh.
Why are you gripping me?
I like that though. I'm not gonna lie.
She's touching. Hey, I think the cameraman might have a new admirer here. The cameraman might have a new admirer. Yeah, come on.
She can be mad if she wants, respectfully, but he's not the one and only guy thinking that.
I don't want to feel like I'm, kissing Roman Reigns when I look at tribal
Who's
tats.
that?
So it's just it's a guy with tribal
A wrestler?
tats. Yes.
Oh gosh.
I thought that was
okay.
okay.
No.
All right, so what are you going to do? Are you going to break the heart or are you going to hold on?
All right, whatever.
I mean, it's painful. It's painful to reject people. I mean,
You've been doing it quite well today,
okay,
so.
it's just.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of want to give her another chance. You think I should?
It's kind of too late. You already. Do you want to connect with him or you're not feeling it really either?
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Oh well, you might as well pop it.
Okay.
Oh,
Break the heart.
okay. Ideological differences. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. Thank you, lovely lady. You may exit. We appreciate you for coming out. We tried to get you to connect with a real one. Well, let's get ready for our next one. Sunny is knocking them down. Let's get ready.
Tribal tattoos are, interesting. On the right person, they definitely fit well. It's not even about something meaningful. It's if that's not your core culture, it just doesn't really fit well.
I now fully regret the tattoo that I got yesterday. So long story short, me and my husband decided to start walking barefoot indoors, outdoors, everywhere we go. I'm not joking. I mean everywhere, like Urban Outfitters, Sephora. This was a huge decision to us and it means a lot to us. Walking barefoot exposes us to heavy metals such as arsenic, cadmium, and lead. It exposes us to a healthy level of contaminants and allows us to build immunity. I am so beyond thankful for this, so I wanted to get a tattoo to remember it. I wanted to remember why I started walking barefoot and stay motivated to keep walking barefoot. As you can see from this video, my posture is phenomenal. It has increased so much from walking barefoot. When we got to the shop, they had us write down what we wanted. So I wrote Barefoot Queen down on a notepad. I initialed it, said it looked great. Seth has even won a national spelling bee and he didn't notice anything wrong with it. He put the stencil on, I checked it in the mirror and I was like, yes, everything looks great, let's start. So we started literally doing the tattoo on me and it took me until I posted a TikTok to realize that I spelled barefoot wrong. I'm so embarrassed that we spelled barefoot wrong because barefoot walking is so common in Ohio. I was so excited when I got this tattoo and now I'm sad, so I don't know what I should do. Do I keep the tattoo or do I get it covered, and what would I possibly cover it with? Please give me any advice you have and let me know what I should do at this point.
I just can't feel sorry for her, right? I mean, not even a quick Google to make sure you just know how to spell that. That's on you at that point.
Ultimately, when it comes to tattoos and piercings, all this stuff, like, it's for most men, it's going to be either neutral, but that's the best it's ever going to be. Like, when you get all tatted up, piercings, it's either going to be a neutral and you're doing that shit for yourself because you like it, or it's going to be a negative for men. It's either a neutral or a negative. But all your tattoos, all your piercings, it's almost never going to be a positive.
For me,
now there's some dudes who have like tattoo fetishes, but it's a guy's never going to be like, I didn't want Now that she's all blasted in tattoos and has a septum piercing, now I want to bang her. No.
I think that a guy that has tattoos would be more like obviously accepting of a girl that has them. You know what I mean? And if that's like the type of person that you want to attract, like.
Here's what I agree with.
Okay.
A guy who has tattoos is probably more accepting, that's the word you use, accepting of a woman who has tattoos.
Right.
Whether or not it makes her more attractive,
Oh, no.
I don't think that's the case. Even for men who have tattoos, I think it's a neutral or it's a negative.
That's a great way to put it. Nobody really likes them except, you know, certain people who like the tattoos more than the girl. But I mean, either way, there's a thing for everything. So if you do it, you'll find someone.
So, Sativa, why did you have your balloon unpops for him?
He's handsome, and I was just kind of waiting to hear more.
Okay, got it. So why do we end up popping hers?
I bet I could guess, but go ahead.
What would you say?
Probably all the stuff on my face.
The tattoos?
Yeah.
I like
Piercings.
tattoos. I got some too, but you got some in some areas that I'm not sure my mom would kind of approve. She kind of be like, I don't know.
I have my own thoughts about that whole concept,
for
but
sure.
I definitely respect that.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
an
especially
artist.
with you being an artist, it makes sense.
Yeah. And I actually have like other things too.
Other things like what? Oh,
I got so many questions.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're going to save that for another day. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next list.
He's pretty right. I mean, who would usually, on most average circumstances, want to take a girl with face tattoos home to his mother? You know, it is definitely an optics kind of situation. I'm sure she might be amazingly nice, but, you know, one thing led to another, and it's kind of like almost plastering how that person might be at face value.
So I don't know if anybody else with tattoos experiences this, but there is like an immediate regret of like tattoo regret when you're getting like the stencil placed on, or even right after you get tattooed, like when you're leaving the shop or like driving home. I've gotten that a lot, and that's how I think you know that the tattoo is good. I don't know if that makes sense. That's not going to make sense to people that have never felt this way, but yeah, like I just got these tiger lilies, and it is just like a sort of thing where it's like, oh my god, I just got something so permanent on my body. Like, that's crazy. Nobody talks about how crazy tattoos is, like, or tattoos are. Like, they are permanent. And I permanently, like, that is so sick. That is so sick. But then it's like the weeks after, especially after it's healed completely, you're like, damn, I don't know who I was. Like, I don't know how I went throughout life without that as a part of me. That's how I feel with all my tattoos, besides like some tiny ones I don't like. But it's like I'm so much more me with the more tattoos I get. Does that make sense? Like, this is so perfect for me, and I don't know why I waited so long to get her. But there is always that, like, even right before, I'm like, am I really gonna do this? Like, I don't know, since I've been getting older, I mean, I'm 22, but I have been trying to think things through more. But also I'm like, well, it's too late now. I already have too many to not keep going. And that's gonna sound like to people like, see, she hates her tattoos. No, I love my tattoos. I don't think there's many people that love their tattoos as much as I love my tattoos. But being honest, yeah, there is like a weird feeling that goes around getting tattoos, especially lately in the past year, where everybody talks about how much they hate their tattoos. It almost gaslights me into thinking like, do I fucking hate my tattoos? And I don't at all. But hearing like everybody else like fully sleeve, fully tattooed, like, I'm going through laser for the next 10 years of my life. Like, personally, I never say never, but I would just never do that. That does not sound like a good time. Yeah, I would never do that. But you do have to be a specific type of person to get tattoos. And I know I am that type of person, and maybe people don't know themselves well enough when they get tattooed. I don't know. Like, look how cool it is. Like, oh my god, it's so cool. And yeah, I could never fall into the trap of tattoo regret. Like I said, I have tattoos I don't really like, but they're so small, and like, I wouldn't get them lasered, or I would probably just get them covered. But we have forgotten as a society that tattoos are supposed to be niche. Not everybody's supposed to have tattoos. Not even 50% of people are supposed to have tattoos. And yeah, that might sound like I'm trying to be like, I'm special, I'm unique, but think about it. It's a big deal.
What is this person even talking about, right? I mean, like, if you feel regret when when a stencil for a tattoo is placed on you, then, I mean, you just can't go ahead with it. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
My ex-boyfriend told me that his least favorite feature of mine is my neck tattoo. Girl, you know that saying, don't ask the questions you wouldn't want the answer to? Well, I asked the question. I remember we were swimming in the pool. We were just chilling, hanging out. There was just this awkward silence, and I'm the kind of feel it, so I'm like, let's come up with a question. We both had a ton of tattoos, and I was just like, let's play a game. What's our least favorite tattoo of each other's?
What?
Mistake number 1. And I remember at first he was like, I'm not gonna play this game with you. And my dumb ass is like, come on, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm just sitting there thinking he's gonna go, your treble clef. It's stupid. Everyone has a treble clef. Like, we get it, you sing, shut the f up. Nope. Nope. That is not what he said. I'm having flashbacks like I was in the war. He literally goes, your neck tattoo. I was baffled. I looked at him and I went, no, come on, be serious. Like, what's your least favorite tattoo? Your neck tattoo. Like my face. We broke up shortly after. And I am never asking that question again. So I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I like him. It's not about what you like.
Man, that neck tattoo, a little bit rough, you know what I mean? Her ex-boyfriend was definitely right about something. Either way, though, that's it for the video. If you have tattoos, that doesn't mean you're absolutely out of love, but just be careful, you know, before you make, you know, semi-permanent life-altering decisions. Well, not life, but body decisions. You got this. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on to not miss videos in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong.